Stranger Things Season 4 is on the horizon, and so far, much of the Upside Down still remains a mystery. A bunch of the Hawkins townspeople have gone down there, and while not all have survived, those that did are still haunted by the experience. So, just who's been turned upside down? I'm Greg Elliott with Screen Rant, and there are spoilers ahead for all 3 seasons of the show, but let's open up that curiosity door and take a look at all 8 characters in Stranger Things that have gone into the Upside Down so far. Will Byers was the first person to unwittingly enter the Upside Down after being abducted by the Demogorgon at the start of Season 1, which is what set up the entire premise of the show. Will the Wise spent nearly a week down there and somehow managed to avoid the monster and survive until his friends and family rescued him, but that unfortunately was not the end of it for Will, and the Mind Flayer chose him as its new host in Season 2.
Nancy, where are you going?
Oh, Barb, poor Barb. After getting dragged to a party she didn't want to go to, Barb was attacked by the Demogorgon and literally dragged into the Upside Down. While most of us were hoping that she would survive like Will, Eleven did see Barb's corpse while in the void. Her death was covered up by the Hawkins lab, but we did eventually get justice for Barb, as Nancy ultimately exposed the whole thing. There's always got to be a guinea pig when exploring unknown dimensions, and the scientist/lab rat known as Shepard first entered the Upside Down in Season 1 through the gate in the lab. But that chain attached to him didn't really seem to do much, and it looks like the Demogorgon had itself a nice shepherd's pie that day.
And if we do see it, then what?
We kill it.
Nancy felt a huge amount of guilt over Barb's disappearance, as she should have, and after finally discovering the truth about the Demogorgon, she entered the Upside Down through a portal in the Forest in an attempt to save her friend. Now, it wasn't a very successful attempt though, and she almost died in the process. Hopper and Joyce eventually team up in Season 1 to investigate the truth about what happened to Will. With the help of the kids, especially Eleven, they find that Will was alive but trapped in the Upside Down, so they break into the lab and go through the gate to find him, which they did, and they were finally able to bust him out.
Hold on, we're almost there. We're almost there.
After Will was rescued, the Demogorgon set its sights on Eleven. The two faced off at the end of Season 1, and while Eleven disintegrated it, she was transported and trapped in the Upside Down in the process. She managed to find a way out in Season 2, but her freedom was short-lived as she was forced to live in hiding so as not to be captured by the shady government people.
Looking good out there, Mrs. Wheeler.
Thank you.
Perfect form.
Your form is amazing.
And so far, Billy Hargrove is the 8th and final character to have been in the Upside Down, albeit very briefly. After crashing his car outside the Brimborn Steelworks, he gets dragged inside by the Mind Flayer, and although he escapes, he momentarily finds himself in the Upside Down, where he's instructed to build the Mind Flayer's army. He was under the Mind Flayer's control until it killed him at the end of Season 3, but hey, it's a TV show and there are still plenty of ways that Billy could return in Season 4. While other characters have explored the tunnels of Hawkins, only these 8 have actually been to the other side, and we'll just have to see if the Upside Down lures in any more victims when Season 4 drops, well, whenever it can. We'll keep you posted on anything else we hear on our walkie-talkies, and you know friends don't lie, so make sure to keep coming back to Screen Rant to stay in the Stranger Things loop. Until then, I'm Greg Elliott, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.